Hey everyone, this is Kit with Chicago Reacts. Now we've been reading the messages. A lot of people want us to react a little bit more of Internet Historian. I say that is awesome because Internet Historian and his team do a lot of great stuff. So we're going to sit down and watch Travel by Internet Historian. So let's check it out and go for a travel, I guess.
What?
All right, edit that part out.
What? Whoa. Whoa, whoa. A gun. All this and more on In the...
Have you got any weird travel or like holiday stories?
No, none. I've never even been traveling.
What, really? But are you doing a bit? No, you're doing a bit. You're definitely doing a bit.
If you've ever been traveling and done a holiday in that, please leave a comment in the comment section below.
Let's see. I went on a holiday to Wuhan and ate some very interesting soup. And when I got home, I had a strange cough.
We'd love to feature it in the next video. All right, you have to be dropped somewhere in the wilderness. You can't pick a place with civilization, right? And you got to survive there for a week.
Yeah.
Where do you go?
Okay, so somewhere completely lawless and abandoned.
Yeah.
Okay, London. London.
Somewhere that's where there's no civilization. It's lawless, abandoned. You're on your own. Well, I'm going to opt out of that choice because, no. I like my creature comforts.
Have you ever been to Spain?
Yeah, I went there once, but I got lost in Barcelona for like a full day.
Oh, right, really?
Oh,
What
wow.
happened? How old were you? Like,
14?
oh, okay. I'm sorry, I still just imagine your YouTube picture, just the body of a child just lost.
Yeah. Well, I was there with my mum, and I wanted to walk down to the bakery to get something, which I'd seen the previous day. And it was like, oh, yeah, you can walk down the road and you turn left. I've got a terrible sense of direction.
Okay.
So I was 14, and it's maybe 10 in the morning, and I was like, all right, so you just go down there and turn left, and there's the bakery. Anyway, so I do that, and I turn left, and the bakery's not there. Oh, okay.
I'd imagine just like Gmod, just the building gets dragged by like gravity gun, just gone completely disappeared.
exactly.
Where is it?
Just, oh, it's not there. Okay, maybe it's down this street. And then that just begins, maybe it's this street. And then I have absolutely no idea how to get back.
And you've got that ramping up tension as well, right? Like you think this will be the street, and it's not, and the anxiety kind of builds up and stuff.
Well, for a long time, I was actually, I was just exploring and having a good time. But I thought, oh, what I'll do is I'll just start doing like concentric circles. And then I'd have to find the hotel again.
Oh,
That
you're
would be fine.
overthinking it,
I
dude.
start doing like larger and larger circles, but I keep ending up at dead ends, and so having to sort of backtrace. And then it's getting to lunchtime, and I don't have a phone. I've got my wallet, and it's got like $30. Then it becomes the afternoon. Then it becomes the early evening. I haven't told my mom like where I'm going or what I'm doing.
Oh, shit.
And so by
Wow.
the sort of mid-evening, it's like 7 p.m. I've been on my feet for 9 hours, and I'm like, oh, I should probably just talk to a policeman or something at this point. There's a policeman walking around, and I go up to him and I go, hi, I'm, I'm a lost little boy.
See, now, that's never happened to me. I've been on vacation in a few different states, been twice to Japan, and no, never. I was always extra careful, making sure not to get lost, especially in a foreign country. Try not to get lost in a foreign country, but yeah, wow, that must have been something right there. If you have ever went traveling and were lost, type it in the comment section below. Like, if you were just in a city, you didn't know what was going on, traveling all over. Let's get that conversation discussed. Let's discuss that conversation.
¿Cómo estás?
Yeah, I'll mama, and
Mama, papa, go. They go bye-bye. Just acting like they've been like assassinated by the local sicarios or something.
and it's Mexico, and this guy is not interested in helping me one bit. I just give up. And then I'm just wandering around again and again. I ended up at this beautiful cathedral. I can't remember what it's called. Hold on. So it's a gorgeous thing.
Yeah.
Near there, all the tourists go there. So there's a big taxi rank, and there might be 50 cabs. And so I was like, right, what I'll do is I'll just walk round to each taxi and just ask them, do you know where X hotel is, the hotel that I'm staying at? But the problem was, this hotel was totally new. Like, it had just opened 2 weeks prior, so nobody knew it. So I went through 50 cabs. Hey, do you know where the X hotel is? Do you know where the X hotel is? Just getting more and more desperate. I got to the end of like 50 cabs and nobody knew where to go. And I was like, I'm kind of out of options here. And I'm like, okay, so start thinking about options for where to sleep. And then I look in my wallet and I notice the hotel key card. And I sort of look at it, and on the back is the address to the hotel.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank God, right. So then I just ran to the nearest cab, and I went, hello, this address, please. And then just showed them the card, and they took me there, and it was all fine. Or I died. It's a choose-your-own-adventure.
Yeah, like a heavy rain character. Did you did you do the quick time event where you paid him before leaving, and if not, it just shoots you? A silence mission.
If you go back in time with, like, a phone, I don't reckon they would think it's magic. I think they would recognize it's technology. Because you're essentially going back in time when you're showing someone like this. And they don't go, oh, magic iPad. They go, this is, obviously just a very sophisticated piece of technology.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they'd have some comprehension. You talking about technology going back in the past. I don't know if you've seen this this meme. It's very good.
Oh, pull it up, Jamie.
If I went back in time, I'd blow everyone's mind with my modern knowledge. But how do we make electricity? I don't know.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. That's something interesting. Yeah, we're so used to these comforts, but were we to go back in time, if you were to go back in time, what era would you choose? Because I would not go back in time. I read The Sound of Thunder, written by Ray Bradbury, and if you step on the butterfly, then everything goes to crap. But nonetheless, maybe if you go further in ancient antiquity, you might blow somebody's mind with an iPhone or a cell phone, but some people would figure it out, because I do know that the Byzantiums, or the Eastern Romans, as they preferred to be called, or Romans, they had like simple machines where like the throne would rise up. There would be mechanical beasts making noise. They had wind-up toys and stuff like that. So they kind of understood technology. I think some people would be afraid of our modern technology if you were to go way, 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 way back. But I think others would figure it out. Human beings, while we are stupid, some of us are pretty clever and able to see, like, oh, okay, I get what this guy's doing. Or gal.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't know, right? You wouldn't. You'd think like, holy shit, I could change all this. But it's like, explain nuclear fission, please.
It's so funny that you've brought this up, because I had this exact same discussion with Samito. Do you reckon there's anything you could take back and then just essentially become king with it?
A gun?
Well, yeah, everyone says gun, but...
Yeah, but gun, it's like, oh my god, he pointed at man now dead. What? There was light. There was light from gun, muzzle flash, light, guard. Is he guard? He king now. That's exactly how it'd work. Even though back then it might be like, ye oldie...
Exactly the first problem you'd run into, even if you went to England.
Okay, can I bring two things with me?
Yes.
A gun and an interpreter.
Okay. All right, that's interesting.
No.
So you've gone back in time. It's a big surprise.
Thank you for the... Why does
No.
everyone fucking default to that picture?
No, you can't go back in time. Don't time travel. Don't do it. You'll create a temporal storm and mess up everything. Look, if one thing that's that I've read through all the time travel novels is that you go back in time, you screw up, and somehow World War II goes in favor to the Axis powers. We're not having that.
Compressed town.
She's super smart, and she knows all the ye old English and such.
Of course. I would stay the fuck away from someone with a gun with that facial expression.
I can't believe I'm in the past. Bang, 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 bang. So you go back in time.
Yep.
There's going to be a dude at the gates.
Right, okay.
What do you say to your interpreter to say to the dude?
Open up the gate, or I will shoot. And then, obviously, I'll point the gun at him.
No.
You have to open the gate, otherwise he'll shoot. That's the language you're going to
He
use.
probably wouldn't even find the gun threatening, right? Just doesn't understand what it is.
Oi, oi. I'm not letting you through. Now what?
I then turn the gun on the interpreter and then tell him that I will shoot you if he does not open the gate, and an innocent life will be on his hands.
He's not going to give a crap.
Yeah, you look French or something. No Frenchies.
Oh shit! I feel like I've just lost at chess in 3 moves. What the fuck happened?
Hold on. Now there's two of us.
Oh, no.
Anyway, you're not getting in.
Oh, okay. No, this is good. Okay, so I can make an example out of one of them. So definitely, I wouldn't say anything. I would just shoot one dead.
Right.
In the head, like clean shot. Like JFK style.
He's dead.
No.
You go, oi, what's that device you got on your hand? Guards. Guards, seize him. Now what do you do?
They're like fucking mimes coming out of a clown car, just like an infinite amount of them.
Well, yeah, they've been preparing for war. They're constantly at war, so anyone who comes to...
Oh, that's right. See, the thing is, that even if you were to time travel, even way back, like some kingdom, some countries, some city-state is at war. And if you watch some of our history reactions towards, let's say, the ancient Greeks, the Romans, Napoleon Bonaparte with his marshals, it's quite clear that back in ancient antiquity, even in the industrial eras as well, we were at war. Someone was at war with somebody. There was some BS happening where everyone was out of pocket. I think we were lucky to be in this time right now. I think I want to go into the future just to see what happens. So that way, if anything bad happens, I can kind of go back in time to our time and say, hey, this is going to happen. Let's try and work things out. And no, I don't want to play out the scenario, so I'm not going to have a conversation with any of my other fellow reactors of, oh, you went back in time, and now you're trying to warn us. Okay, go ahead, convince us, smart guy.
The gates, they're on high alert.
I tell the interpreter, of course, to say, stop. Like any more of you, you'll slow down the fucking frame rate of the game.
Okay, so she says no more, or we will kill more of you?
Yeah, I think that works.
Oh, just one more.
Oh, God.
Steve wants to see what's going on. He's putting on the shoes. You're now locked out of the village, and all guards to the front.
All right, I think... How many are there in total? Like 8?
8.
Okay, so...
Also, wait, hold on. I forgot to mention another problem.
Oh, shit.
Right,
Archers.
hold it right there. We're about to fire.
Oh, no. Not only an archer,
And we're extremely accurate.
but an archer with a non-transparent background. It's over. I'd have to shoot the archers. I'd have to shoot them all dead.
We'll be generous to say you actually managed to hit one, right?
Oh.
So he's gone. You miss this one, and in fact, the bullet lands in the parapet. And so they notice that there's something that's broken the rocks. So they start ducking for cover behind the rocks. They're now firing arrows at you from
Oh my
behind
God.
these things.
Right, okay.
It's like a Dungeons and Dragons kind of thing right here.
The interpreter.
You fucked it. You fucked the whole situation up.
Oh, I know. I don't know what to do.
You're never going to become king at this rate,
I
mate.
literally had a gun.
Listen,
I don't know how I fucked
You have a
It's
certain amount of bullets,
really
buddy.
difficult. I have no idea how this is supposed to be done. Trailer time.
Okay.
Jane had it all. The looks, the money, the job.
You're the best lawyer at the firm.
And all that was missing
Come on, you've got to get out there.
Ugh, all men are the same.
was love. Until one day,
Everyone, I'd like to introduce our new head of IT, Nordman.
she met someone completely different.
Ugh, what a nerd.
I mean, he's kinda cute. Hold that elevator.
And she's about to discover what she was missing all along.
Might be in here for a while. Want to watch the British Netflix catalog?
You have access to that.
I can access content all across the globe using NordVPN's international servers. So I met this girl.
Here we go again.
I think this time is different.
She doesn't even use a VPN when browsing public Wi-Fi. Her personal details are open to the world.
Well, maybe I can be the VPN for her.
Two people from different worlds find themselves drawn together.
I found 6 other users on your account.
Wait, I can explain. I only want you.
Jane Everywoman, Nord Man, Jennifer Aniston, and Ryan Gosling as Shadow Man.
Hey, are you up?
Well, NordVPN has 24-hour support.
I just wanted to hear your voice.
Oh. Oh.
I love Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee.
Something about Nord.
You know what? I'd pay tickets to see that. I'd pay money for tickets to see that movie. There you go. There you go. I got it right the second time. By the way, again, if you support Internet Historian, go check out NordVPN and protect yourself, because in this day and age, there's a lot of people who are not very cash money and do a lot of shady stuff, and you should protect yourself when you are online and using your Wi-Fi, because there are some bad people. I'm sorry to ruin it for you folks. So check out NordVPN and try out this 2-year plan plus a free month I think that's very, very cool. Don't you guys agree? Hello? Okay, well, disregard the people in the back.
Where are you?
Oh, just popped over to Egypt for a little bit. Italy next.
I'll meet you there.
Go to nordvpn.com/incognito for
There we
tickets
go.
to a 2-year plan plus a free extra month money back guarantee.
Cash money. Oh,
Epstein
no.
Island.
I wonder who owns it now.
Good question. It's
I don't
quite a
wanna
nice
know.
one.
Look, you can see the.
All right, my opinion, blow up the island. I think it's something that could unite the planet. I think if all the countries of the world were able to get their fleets together and we just do a total bombardment, not nuclear, no, just regular bombardment, blow up that island. That way, that gross island will be gone forever. I think sink it to the ocean.
Children running away.
It's got some cool detail. Like, okay, so you got this. You walk out of your mansion, and then there's kids in that one, kids in that one, kids in that one. And then you've got, this is like the clubhouse, I suppose.
Oh, no.
And then this is where you go for a view off the terrace. What do you do when you're on the island? Just relax. That would get so boring after a while. It's like, what's the time? I don't know. I'll have to go here, consult the sundial.
Whoa.
There's literally nothing to do apart from capture children.
No.
Yeah, that would actually be quite funny. Well, no, okay, it wouldn't be funny. But
Think about what you say. Think about what you say.
No.
they start from here, and then there's like, what, 500 kids? When the sundial reaches noon, that's when all the cages release at once.
You're making this sound like it's fucking Hunger Games or something.
Hunting the greatest game of all. Man.
You know how in the Hunger Games there's like 12 districts, like 1 to 12?
Yeah.
On this one, there's just 2. There's District Jeff and District Epstein.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, this is the split down the middle.
And that's it.
And then there's like, that's a weapons depot, that's a weapons depot. So what do they do with it now? Like, they wouldn't just leave it to rot. Surely someone else gets to buy it.
No. Leave it to rot. Blow it up. Just, I think my method is better. I blow it up. There's nothing worth value to salvage there. Okay.
I mean, you'd want to put a hotel on it, right? Be like,
No.
welcome to Epstein Island. You know, find stuff buried in the backyard. Here's a shovel. Only, $2.99 or whatever. Yeah, everything's themed. It just becomes like a theme park.
Scribble my name off the flight log, and I'll give you a shotgun. Burn this evidence, and you'll get an extra life.
That's great. Yeah, it's just like everything's
God.
Epstein themed. Instead of those like lays they put around your neck, it's just a bed sheet noose. Like everyone who walks onto the island gets one.
Oh my god.
Yes, this was on Epstein Island, right? Everybody gets their own face on one of these once you go on the Epstein roller coaster or the.
No.
I suppose it'll be the Dodgem cars.
I was more thinking of like a horror house, honestly, but yeah.
Oh, that's quite good. Yeah. Someone is still like mowing these lawns.
Is that the biggest
know what I mean?
concern? Are there any more children there? Are their lives saved? No. Look, the grass is 5 centimeters too long. You gotta trim that shit.
No. Okay, finally. Thank goodness
What's
we
those
left.
big metal birds in the sky? I'm not sure. They carry people, apparently. I'm not too sure.
Dude, I'm starting to get a bit wary of flying. Statistically, it's basically an anomaly, the number of people who go down. But every time there's a little bit of turbulence, I'm just going, it's the big one.
Oh my god, yeah. But yeah, I know what you mean.
I would feel so much more.
On my last trip to Japan, this was in 2019 when I was flying to Japan, actually. This was Christmas Day. The plane went through 3 turbulences, and it wasn't that comfortable, but spoiler alert, the plane landed safely, and but I understand where he's coming from. It's just like there's a little bit of I sometimes have a little bit of apprehension when I get on an airplane too. It's there's been a lot of reports of planes crashing, and it's not a lot of fun.
Calm down just by seeing the pilots in the cockpit. Like, even if they were going, whoa, this is a lot of turbulence, this is not good, I'd sort of be calmed by that, just seeing what they were doing.
I mean, you could have gone into any cockpit before 9/11, and then they added the locks on the
I
cockpit,
did
so-
when I was a kid. It was my birthday, and my parents told the stewardess, and she goes, "Oh, would you like to see the cockpit, young man?" Oh, hell yeah, I would. Yeah, brilliant. And you went in there, and it's just like tons of buttons.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Classic movie.
You know what? I'm convinced 95% of these buttons don't do anything. They're just there for show.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
To make it seem like flying a plane is more complicated.
Yeah, it's literally like a giant RGB keyboard.
Yeah.
There's just so many buttons that you will just never use.
So I don't like flying much anymore. If I could drive, I would.
Where would you drive to?
Oh, I'd quite like to drive around Europe. Quite like to drive around the United States.
You could go to the Netherlands and probably hit about 15 cyclists. Have you seen how many people are on bikes in that country?
Yeah, they're all on bikes and wooden shoes and that.
It's genius though, because like I thought, because when I heard how progressive it was with like the cycling and that, I was like, oh great, no carbon emissions, very nice,
Okay.
very clean.
Right.
But man, I just ended up hating cyclists. Because with cars, you can hear them travel, right? You can hear them move. You can, unless it's like an Elon Musk Tesla, like, that's going to sneak up on you. But with a cyclist, nothing.
Isn't that always the worst when you're going for a walk and then you suddenly hear ting, 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 ting behind you?
They do it so delayed, right?
It should be like a cat. They should wear a little bell around their neck.
What if they all just have like those, all right, this isn't...
I understand the feeling about cyclists because when I'm driving, I've noticed, especially when driving here to the studio, I see a lot of cyclists just drive past the stop sign, drive past the red light, and it's just like, you're taking your life in your own hands because there's going to be a car that's going to be hitting that green light or driving on by it, and it's going to hit somebody, and it's just like, that annoys me. Or usually that the cyclist comes out of nowhere.
Very practical, actually. I haven't even finished the sentence, and I know it's not practical. But they could have like all those air raid sirens that would go up. And there's like a blitz in World War II, right?
Wow.
Obviously, if you did that in the Netherlands, everyone would be deaf in about 50 minutes. But
Yeah, I don't mind that. Maybe they should all have that little baseball card with the peg on the spoke.
what's that?
Like the old-timey days.
I wasn't born in the 1800s, so I'm not...
When you used to get a pack of gum for 2 cents, and it would come with a baseball card in it, and you'd put your Babe Ruth card right on the spokes.
Oh, I'm a zoomer. This is going over my head.
You don't know what this is at all?
Nah.
You've never heard of this?
I've seen it in like films and stuff, yeah, but I've never actually... Could you imagine if that actually like had a value of like 250k or something, and he just folded it in half to put it on his son's bike?
Here's an issue of Spider-Man #1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. I just had, like, fucking Jimmy Neutron moment. Oh, my God. I had them. They weren't cards.
Yeah?
They were, like, little shitty bits of plastic. Really boring, basically. But, yeah, they'd flip off the wheels and make that noise. Yeah.
There's this card called, like, the Fat Gay Pikachu. And it's worth, maybe, like, $1,000, $800, something like that.
Oh, wow. Really? Huh. This is all news to me about the Pikachu card.
Before he opens the pack, for $50, can you fold the cards and like put a permanent crease in them?
Oh, no.
No.
So there's a permanent crease in it now.
Yeah, just molding.
Oh, look at that. My video recommended now. You'll love to see it.
Yeah, I could see it down below as well, going camping at the end of the world.
All right. Hey, he's in the algorithm.
See,
Hey,
they're like
whoa,
Windows,
the
by the
fall.
way. Pay your license. Cheapskate.
Never.
The fall 76. Hey, didn't we react to that? And I'm noticing another video that people have been asking us to react to as well. Something about the virus and how it strikes back. I don't know. Hey, the comment sections, they've been asking us to react to that video. Have we reacted to it yet? Yeah. We did. Oh, well then I didn't react to it. So I guess I guess I'm going senile. All right, never mind then.
You know how many Nord sponsors you get, man? You can't pay for your license. Disgusting. Like, you do the
I'm
tele
not
license bit in
buying
the UK. We pay our license.
Listen, Bill Gates has got me injecting his mind control autism. I'm not going to give him money as well.
Have you thought of how many destinations and countries get fucking mobbed by tourists because they have like one mediocre attraction there?
Oh, yeah, like France.
So I was looking up the Leaning Tower of Pisa earlier on, and it's genius because you see the tower and you think, okay, it looks pretty nice, like nice little attraction. But it's the kind of thing you could just see from Google Images.
Yeah.
But then there are people that will fly all the way over there just to see the tower. And the worst thing is about it, I have seen pictures on Google Images of like, not even hyperbole, 100 people, and they're all trying to do the same shitty pose where they're trying to lean on the tower.
Yeah, holding up the tower.
Yeah.
I hate that. I really do. It's so stupid. In fact, seeing stuff like that makes me not want to go see the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Like, I'll go anywhere else except see that because I know it's going to be swarmed with tourists. And something that really stood out to me when I was visiting a lot of shrines and temples in Japan in 2020, just before everything went to crap. This was happening all in the month of January. I didn't return back home until February 2nd. I saw a lot of tourists, doing a lot of poses, but the way they were having their significant other or their friend taking the photo of them, they're trying to make it look like they were alone at the temple area. Because, hey, on Instagram, you got to fake it till you make it. And these shrines and temples were crowded with people before everything got locked down. So this was happening in the first, again, January 2020. So before everything went upside down, so whenever you're looking at those temple areas or you see someone like by themselves, know this, that there are thousands of people or were thousands of people in that vicinity. So I just found it interesting. But I guess it's the same everywhere. So there we go. Just a little random factoid.
Situation over there, as far as I can tell. I didn't know you could go in the pizza.
Can you?
No.
There does seem to be a queue.
Unless they're queuing for the toilets.
Maybe the toilets are in the tower. Could you imagine? Just
at the very top, like just one urinal. Sometimes I see those places that just have like an enormous amount of rubbish.
Yeah.
And I think, where's the bins? You know what I mean? Like, just put some bins around. What's travel stuff? Travelators. I still don't quite understand why they haven't been adapted throughout whole cities in some place. Like, you only ever see those in the airport, and I don't...
Wait, what are they?
A travelator. Like a travelator.
Oh, that's like an escalator, but just flat.
Yeah.
Just flat, yeah.
Right. Yeah, I never knew the name of them. Just moving walkway.
Moving walkway.
And so why don't they just have them in the middle of the city on pavements and stuff? What, too expensive?
You lazy...
But surely they'd...
Walk, you lazy bastard. What the fuck?
Across, like... 5th and Broadway
Have you
or
not
something.
seen like obesity rates in the Western world? It's literally going to just quadruple if you fucking add these things everywhere.
Like, why not just have that?
I like the moving walkways, but keep them in the airplanes or airports. Don't put them in the airplanes. Sidewalks. No, no. It's gonna make people too lazy.
Down all like the busy, especially in like London, where everyone's trying to get to the tube or whatever.
If you had that on the high street, how would you be able to get off it if you wanted to go to a certain shop? Unless you divided it into 2 lanes, where one of them was continuous and the other.
Yeah, 2 lanes. Isn't
also, if someone fell over, it'd just be like a fucking domino effect. Take like 80 people with him as well.
Yeah, but they still have them in the airport.
There?
Like, people can fall over in the airport ones.
This is like one of those ideas Elon Musk has at 3 in the morning. It's like, Elon, come on, you shouldn't know. You can't build cars on the ground, Elon. Come on.
Right.
Yeah, he's probably thinking how can I build like movable walkways? No, Elon, focus on building the hover bikes. All right. I know you said you don't like flying cars or hover bikes. Seriously, it's 2021. Hollywood promised us through their propaganda we would have hover bikes and hover cars. I want my freaking hover bike.
I can't do an Elon Musk impression. Let me try. If we have travelators going through the whole city, then everyone will get to their destination a lot faster. Find me one good reason other than it's expensive. Oh, it can't get rained on.
And also, the homeless would sleep on it.
Can you imagine just these homeless people just all traveling the city?
I'm really happy you mentioned this
Spain.
cathedral in Spain. I had experience with a church in Spain. So I was on holiday. I don't remember how old I was. I think like 10 or something, pretty young. So we're walking around. We go into this nowhere near the size of that cathedral. This is like baby's first Minecraft cathedral. It's in like a tiny little village. We go in there. It's just full of cats. Cats absolutely everywhere.
Why?
Why? I don't know. It's just maybe they had like a
What?
cat god or something. Who knows? But there was a bell.
Right.
And it was like on a striped pulley. It looked so attractive to yoink it. Me, a 10-year-old, I was like, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm an adult. This is my first adult move in my life. I would not pull that bell. This is like Pandora's fucking box. I'm not touching that bell. My dad pulls the fucking bell.
Whoa.
No.
I'm not even making this up. Every villager, like fucking, like it's a Minecraft siege or something. Every villager comes out. They're all there. They're all shouting at me. I feel like I'm in some like bit from Breaking Bad or something where they're in Mexico. Just everyone's screaming at us. You know, they're saying like, yo, why you pull the bell? Why?
Why are you pulling the bell?
Why you pulling the bell? The cat bell. And my dad, as heroic as he was and as brave as he was, completely fucking threw me under the bus and blamed me.
Whoa. That is some shady stuff right there. No.
He literally just points at me. He's like, oh no, it was him. I didn't do it. It was him.
Oh.
Because obviously in his brain it was like all these angry people that don't speak my language. If they think it's the child,
Yeah.
then surely we might just get like a jail sentence. We won't be hung.
Honestly, I think I would do the same. I'd have something like, "Oh, come on, he's only a kid. Son, we'll talk about this later," pretending like we'll punish him.
Yeah.
I think I'd do that too. That would be fun.
Have you
LA.
been anywhere in America?
Yes, more than once even.
Did you go to California?
Yeah, I went to LA. I hated it, and so did every person who lived there that I asked about it.
Yeah, I went to Venice Beach.
Yeah.
You know that place, right?
I know it from GTA.
Yeah, no, literally, I was walking. I was like, oh my God, this is the place GTA stole from. Yeah, so I was walking down there and I got offered crack about 5 times. It was genius.
Oh, nice.
These little meth goblins would just literally come out of the sand and just be like, you want some. Like, imagine the merchant from Resident Evil 4, but instead he just has crack and nothing else.
That'd be really annoying, because you'd buy crack from the first guy, but then you just keep being asked as you go along. It's, "Oh, I've already bought the crack. Like, I don't need."
As soon as the person makes line of sight, they will run towards you and open the dialogue.
Yeah.
See, now I've only driven through LA once, and that was enough for me. I didn't want to visit it. There's nothing there for me to see. Yeah, not a fan of LA either, but I think there's a big exodus leaving California, but that's a conversation and maybe a video where we will react to for another day. Oh, space travel. I like
Go to
this.
space? Would you go to the moon?
Oh, that's a good question. I'd probably be shit scared.
You just don't want to end up like the Challenger, so.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
But I
you
feel
don't want to
once
end up
I'm
like
there, I'll be
Challenger,
like, oh, nice, okay, wow.
So you'd go to the moon?
Yeah, I feel like it'd make me very existential, just being able to see the Earth.
Yeah. So you would go to the moon?
You mean just to visit, right? Not live there?
Yeah, no, you're not stranded, although.
No.
No, okay. So first thing you're on the moon, right? What'd you do?
I don't know, have I came with anyone? Or am I just completely on my own?
Yeah, you're allowed to bring one friend.
Okay, I'll bring the interpreter from the medieval bit with me then.
Yeah.
I think, memes aside, realistically, I would probably just spend like a full hour just looking at the Earth, just trying to contemplate that I'm not there anymore.
Yeah.
That's what I think I'd do.
I want to dig a hole.
What, on the moon?
Yeah.
Oh, you're just like one of those man children that thinks it's made of cheese still.
Apparently the consistency of the moon is like ash. Like, it's so fine. Not like sand. It's like cigarette ash. And I just want to see, like, what if you found something?
So what are you planning to find that tens of drones haven't found?
Oh, I don't know.
Cheese. Are you going to say cheese, aren't you?
No, aliens and that.
Alien cheese?
I think if I were to space, go to outer space and travel, I'd go to Mars. Yeah, I'd go to Mars and check it out. And who knows? Maybe if Elon Musk gets his way, he'll set up his colony there. Just so long as you don't end up like Chad from SNL, you'll be fine. Just don't. If Elon Musk tells you, "Hey, the whole world must see your face," just keep your helmet on. Don't take it off. Otherwise, sounds good to me. The moon. Yeah, I'd go there as well. But Mars, I want to visit a planet and set up a colony. And if you would go into outer space, which of the planets in our solar system would you like to check out or step foot on? But I would say don't step foot on Jupiter or Saturn, Venus or Mercury, not Neptune, not Uranus, and Pluto doesn't count because Pluto's not a planet. So, I don't know. Type it in the comment section below. Where would you go if you were to travel into outer space?
All right, well, thanks for coming on the show, Pyrocynical. I can see you're on your travelator now, and
I'm
you're
heading to the moon.
headed to
Here I go on the travelator.
Immediately walking on that, a homeless person. Just
Why
step
are
over
all these
him.
homeless people going to the moon? I'm quite confused.
Oh, fuck, you get all the way to the moon and then you forget your toothbrush. And you gotta go back.
I was more thinking you didn't give me a fucking spacesuit, but yeah, no. The
They'll
toothbrush
have
is more
dome. It'll be
detrimental.
fine. You don't need a suit. They just say that for safety reasons. There's a dome, and then you go there, and it's just like
More homeless people there as well.
yeah, we
Oh,
just
no.
send the homeless to a dome on the moon. They love it.
I feel this is some like really niche Rick and Morty bit that didn't make the final cut. or
Hey, I
something.
heard you quit YouTube.
Oh yeah. No, I'm quitting YouTube. I'm gonna upload exclusively onto Pornhub.
I heard that your merch got recalled for having asbestos in it. Is that true, Pyrocynical? Do you want to comment on it?
That's not fraud. That's not fraud. I'd call that
That's just false advertising.
advertising.
Anyway, so that was the only controversy that you have had in recent history, and we're all going to move on. Leave my house, please.
Yeah, okay, I'll leave now.
NordVPN.
Hey, I'm back. Remember, there's a 2-year plan and plus a free extra month. Money back.
All right. So, so there's a lot to unpack there, especially with traveling. I think we had a very fun time watching that wonderful conversation. And I wasn't expecting the island of the dirtbag, whose name will not be spoken. I still stand by my statement. I think if the whole world got all their fleets together and bombard that island and put it into the ocean, it'd be fine. Let's just remove it from the planet. Nobody's gonna miss it. No one in the world is going to miss that island. So there we go. And I think another highlight is space travel. Hey, if you could go to space, what celestial body would you go to? Type that in the comment section below. And I've been on my fair share of adventures. And if you want to share in the comment section below where you visited, where you went, and what your experiences were like with traveling, was any of the options there, type that also in the comment section below. Take care.